Financial disclaimer. The information provided in this stream is for educational and informational purposes only and should not be considered as professional financial or investment advice. We are not licensed financial advisors, and the content presented here is based on our personal opinions and experiences. Investing in stocks and other financial instruments involves risk, including the potential loss of capital. Any investment decisions you make are solely your own responsibility, and you should conduct your own research and consult with a qualified financial professional before making any investment choices. The content we share on this stream may not be accurate, complete, or up to date. Market conditions and financial regulations can change rapidly, and we cannot guarantee the accuracy or reliability of the information presented. We do not endorse or promote any specific stocks, companies, or investment strategies. Any actions you take based on the content of this stream are at your own risk, and we will not be held liable for any losses or damages that may occur as a result. Always remember that past performance is not indicative of future results, and no investment is guaranteed to be profitable. Make informed decisions and consider your risk tolerance before investing any funds. By accessing and using this stream, you acknowledge and agree that we are not responsible for any investment decisions you make as a result of the content presented. You are encouraged to seek advice from qualified financial professionals for personalized guidance. Please invest responsibly, and only with money you can afford to lose.
Hey man, just found the next guaranteed multi-bagger.
Hey man, you found another one? What is it this time?
Come check this out.
Hey everybody, welcome to the Laughing Stock. Redneck Johnny here. And Dane and I are very excited today because we are launching the new Discord server. So this is it. This is the one we have been working on. And I have posted the links in the description of the video and also in the description of the channel. So I hope everyone who watches the streams now will join the Discord and have some discussions with us in here and just go through everything we have set up here. This is not a welcome page, but it's a Laughing Stock wisdom page. This is where you're gonna get all the, life hacks, all the tips, all the quotes from Dane and myself. And you see here, Dane has a genius quote already: buy low, sell high. So, this is what you get on this Discord channel, like life-changing tips for sure. No, but we have added a little bit of stupid things, I have a quiz. There's a quiz. It's a very hard quiz. Come in, join the server if you want to check it out and have a go at the quiz. You can provide the answer below here. Here's where you put the answer, and no prize yet to winner, but maybe with time we can have some prizes as well. Dane's portfolio, we're gonna update this as often as we can. My portfolio is here. Actually, I've taken a new position. I will talk about it on the stream today. ECDA. I took a position. It got low enough that I got interested. I will talk a little bit about it. We have a notification when the live stream starts. This will just automatically be updated. And here is, of course, where we hope you all will be hanging out together with us in the general chat, where we can talk about anything, and also, of course, hopefully a lot of investments here too. We have a shared portfolio channel where we hope that you also, the ones who join us, will share their portfolio and maybe get some feedback on it, or discuss it, whatever. And here are some ticker suggestions for the streams. Just if you have a ticker that you are interested in and maybe want us to go through on the stream, you can post it here and we can see if we can, pull it up on a live stream and talk about it. Here is just like tickers for our intro video on the weekend streams. Just suggestions to see if we can add some, we want to involve everyone who is watching us, so you can participate a bit with this one. This is just where you post the answer to the quiz. We have a meme and a poll section. I've added some tickers that we frequently talk about on the stream here. We haven't posted a lot in them. Most of these are empty, but I hope with time that they will be filled with information from the entire community, and you know, then I will contribute a bit here eventually as well. Then we have some resources channels, just like books that we have read and that we have used to build the sheets or to learn about the strategy and everything like that. Same with the podcasts we listen to, and also YouTube channel. So you can go and have a look here. And then I added a chess channel because we have talked a little bit about chess lately. I added a puzzle. Come to the Discord and figure out this one. I know the answer, but come and post the answer if you think you can think you can fix this one. It's a quiz, a little bit of a quiz as well, you know. We have some rules, we have some disclaimer. This is the same disclaimer as we use in the video. We posted some rules. We just want to keep it clean. Just please follow all these rules. Here's just an announcement. If we're gonna announce anything, you find it there. You have updates. There's a welcome page, and you have to go through a verification process to join the server. But it's easy enough. You just add your own roles and stuff like that, and just need to fill in like a CAPTCHA and everything. And I just want you to also, if you come into the server, please press this top bar here and just tick off this box, show all channels. For some reason, some of the channels has been hidden for me in my test account, so maybe that will happen for you too. So just tick that off and you will see everything that we have here. Dane and I will be here daily and try to update everything and keep the conversation going. Yeah, the more people that joins, the better it is for everyone, I think. And yeah, like I said, we're gonna update the portfolio often. Dane updated his, I think it was yesterday, and same with me. And yeah, I think that's it. Simple, but hopefully it will be cool. And the idea with you know, I'm gonna post a new quiz, I think, every month, and then you know, the rest here will be probably not updated like frequently, but often enough. And we hope that you guys can add some information here as well. So that's what we aim for with the community. So yeah, I just wanted to start the stream of you know, going through the Discord, because we have talked about it a bit lately. So you can find a link in the channel description and also in the video description. All the descriptions that we have on the YouTube channel now, you can press the link and it will take you to the Discord. So I hope to see someone join you know, soon, and we will start to use it together with the channel. But yeah, enough of the Discord, okay? It's been a bit of a red day today. I saw, disappointing, Alto fell even more. It was up 4%, I think, at the top today. But who cares about the price right now, right? Maybe this is a good time to add more. I haven't done it. I bought ECDA instead, but I'm gonna have some cash soon again, and I'm not scared to add to Alto at these levels. The chart looks good. The story looks good. I will go through it a bit now and some of the updates and stuff like that. So and look at this. Look at the volume. The volume last 2 days has been pretty high compared to the average. We have had some high days on the volume before, but it's interesting now. You have 2 in a row where it's well above the average volume. You know, the average volume is here for 444 right now. It's just interesting to see, because they will present at the conference the 10th of September and who knows, maybe we will get some updates about the performance of the plants then, like they talked about it on the Q2 report, right? That they said they were, if they had the data, if they found it like necessary, they didn't use that word, but if they found it like necessary to update the market on the performance before Q3, they would find a way to do it. Maybe they will talk about something like that on the conference in 10th of September. So I'm very keen to you know, follow that, what's going on there. If we get an update, I think that's huge. That's a huge like indicator of where we will land maybe in terms of Q3 numbers. You know, a year ago we were completely left in the dark, and there was some disasters, fires and stuff like that. They didn't perform at all how they should have done maybe. So maybe they can update a little bit here that points toward like a crazy good Q3 report, because right now that's actually how it looks like. It's going to be crazy good, and yeah, we are waiting for that, right? There has been some news actually, and not with Alto, but in the same space. See here, I think this was today. Bank of America makes largest ever investments in carbon capture. Big, right? Bets 205 million on a clean planet report. This is a report about the deal. Bank of America invests 205 million Harvest on Low Carbon Partners carbon capture project at a North Dakota ethanol plant. The deal marks one of the largest investment in carbon capture since 2022. Climate law enhancing tax credit for such initiatives. It's just like they will invest 205 million in exchange for tax credits from ethanol producer Harvest on Low Carbon Capture that capture carbon at a plant in North Dakota. This is important, I think, for this to realize the potential here. Notably, last October, Harvest on Low Carbon Partners began capturing carbon at its Underwood plant. This plant produces corn ethanol blended with gasoline to meet emission regulations and capture over 200,000 metric tons of carbon annually, equivalent to emissions of about 42,000 gas-powered cars. And check this out. The Pekin campus produces approximately 250 million gallons of specialty alcohols and renewable fuel per year, and generates over 600,000 metric tons of CO2 as a byproduct of the corn fermentation process. So way higher, right? So I think that's meaningful. And I'm not saying like this means that Alto will do something similar, but things have started to move. This is one of the first deals in this, you know, in this way again, and let's see how it goes. I can't look at this and, you know, say that it's anything other than positive for the potential in Alto. And they have talked about the Pekin plan in like the geological placement of it. It's fantastic. They have called it like one of the best places in USA to capture carbon. So it's a fantastic location in terms of that. I just saw this guy on Twitter when we talk about Alto. He's saying like, yeah, I don't know who this guy is, but I just read it now and found it interesting. Yesterday's price for everything. He's talking about this guy who is a bit negative, but he's still saying like it's starting to get cheap, right? Even if it's negative, it says like at this level it starts to look ridiculous cheap. This guy's responding like, yes, there's a price for everything. As someone who has spent a long time shorting stocks, 30 plus years, I made some of my biggest gains flipping from short garbage companies to long them. I hate management. Fair enough. They are in a prove it to me stage, but this is asymmetric to the long side. The hate is unwarranted now. At 140 with the rest of the group trading as it is, the value of the assets and the setup, this could be a multi-bagger if they don't screw up. Again, important if they don't screw up, but I don't think they will. And if they screw up, this is also important. If they screw up, risk is limited. Things are priced in. you know, you in my eyes, you can't really argue that this is a fair price in terms of, you know, the last quarter and the guidance. And I think the only reason that they are trading that low is because of management and the lack of faith in them. So the things are probably priced in a lot already for a worst case scenario. But then again, it can always get worse, right? So let's wait and see. But and it's saying, like, especially Sony options. Yeah, he's talking about the options. I haven't looked into them. It's hard for me to deal with options through my brokers and all that. So I haven't dealt in options here. I wish I could though. Yeah, I just found that interesting. I think it's a good comment on the situation. And then yeah, I'm just gonna go through a little bit of the rest of the portfolio, and also like stocks that I'm tracking a little bit more close right now. So I took a position in ECDA, and as you know, this is a courage and conviction stock. But not only that, look here. This article as well from this William Mack guy, it's a fantastic article in my opinion. He wrote it in 28th of January, and a lot has actually happened since then. This is a small company that has started to perform really well, to be honest, and the last report was very good, but they need to continue and get more people to invest in them. So that's kind of what we are hoping for. But there are some good articles here, and I suggest you read through them if you're interested in this ticker. But I just wanted to go through. It's a car company. They customize cars and build them, 100% customize to the customers. So it's a high-end product, luxury product that maybe if there's a recession or something, the customers can still afford to spend money, because these are rich people anyways. So but that's not too big of a part in the thesis. It's more like the growth opportunity here, and if they can capture the market, that would be very good. But the article is pretty well written. Courage has met with the management and is super impressed by the CEO, which I have seen other comments also, that they are very, very impressed by the CEO. And I'm a bit, not worried, that's not the right word, but I'm a bit I'm just keeping it in the back of my head, like either that's true, he is very impressive, or he has been able to sell the company really well, which is also part of his job, but I guess it doesn't hurt that they have that view. And I think he has also sold like a big company in the past. He sold for a big profit, I think, so he has a track record, which is impressive. So I believe that it's a good thing. I was a bit like thinking that maybe these people are a bit too close to the management, but not that thought doesn't worry me enough to stay away from investing in this. And there's some short thesis here also, and it's a low volume stock. So small move, it doesn't take much to move the price, But Courage was talking about some of these fees to borrow stocks to short them and stuff like that. And I actually checked them. They are up since he posted about them. It's a little bit up now and went even further up. But this is a little bit over my head, like I don't know. I read what Courage was saying, and I understand like the setup here, but I'm not sure what's going on, and I don't think he's even saying that he's not really sure himself, but he has some theories. So he's saying like, I can't work out where that amount of stock was actually located, and so quickly, with most of the action taking place between 4:01 p.m. and 4:20 p.m. Again, how can nearly 1 million shares trade when the entire public float is only 5 million shares? My only plausible explanation is a combination of profit taken by short-term traders and short selling, hence the 63.4% borrow rate as of last night. So it's an interesting thing going on there too. And just if you are interested in the ECDA, you should definitely check out this this article here. And last time I went through it, also there's a fund with good research documents on the same company. So there's a lot of information about it. Even if it's a small company and maybe not so well known, you can find a lot of solid people doing research on them, which is also a good sign in my opinion. And I got in at 105 yesterday. So even if it's down today a little bit, I'm still up from my initial purchase. And you know, this, like I told you here, it's been close to 120, and then some small move starts to, you know, it doesn't take much to move the stock. Look at this volume, 10,000. It's nothing. But I want to be, I don't mind being early. This is a long-term hold for me. This is not like a swing trade or anything like that. This is a longer term hold for me for sure. But I'm going to monitor the situation. Good articles, read them both if you are interested. He's saying like putting them all together, it is very difficult to find microcaps equities that are growing revenue north of 100%. They did that on the last quarter report. Have industry-leading gross margins, qualitatively make great luxury products, and that just inflected to positive adjusted EBITDA. I would argue that ECDA, the stock and the product, are relatively unknown, and I love being out in front and trying to find undiscovered gems well before the crowd. Having met with management and found Scott Wallace to be a smart and capable CEO, I'm very excited about the product expansion and productive diversification strategy. It is set to ramp up in late Q4 full year 2024 and early 2025 with the upcoming production of the Toyota FJ Cruiser and 1967 and 1968 Ford Mustang lines. In addition, the company benefits from tiny public float, so if the investing public were to stumble upon or discover this story, the short sellers might have a tough time actually locating and delivering shares to cover. In closing, this ticks all the boxes when I'm questing for a unique and compelling microcap stock. It's just interesting to me, and I think it's worth being involved in this one, which is why I took a position yesterday. And I will update you if I trim it or if I add to it, but right now I'm happy with my entry. I'm up, yesterday I was up 13% in a day. So it moves a lot there. You can see it. Courage was at one of these events, and he took some. These are his personal pictures, and there's some good discussions as always in below his article. Oh, hey Value, hey Value, get into our Discord channel. I started the stream by talking about the Discord. We have the link in the description, Value, and also in the channel description. So. Yeah, get into the. I have a chess quiz. There's a chess puzzle. I have everything there, Value. So we need to see you in the Discord. I know you have been waiting for us. So it's live today. We have opened it up. So just get in there and start to contribute and add to the community. Nice, Value. Nice. And by the way, to anyone, if you know someone who is not interested in the streams but just wants to hang out in the Discord channel and talk about stocks, feel free to invite them. We are open for anyone. You don't need to be a follower of the YouTube channel. Yeah, SSR mining up again a bit today. Has been falling this one a little bit, but I'm still up on it. I went in at 450. I think it was 450 or 455. I don't remember. But it went up to 562 in quite a short time, and then it has pulled back a little bit. So, but up today 4% on a day where a lot of things were down. So I'm happy with that. Mastercraft barely down. I say it was a bit disappointing because they were touching 18 again, and then fell at the end of the day here. And I just saw, you know, Coliseum. They haven't done much. I think they're just happy with the position, but I'm right now, because of the lower guidance for 25. I'm gonna keep a close eye on what Coliseum do in this one, because you know, the fact that they have been adding is also somewhat a big part of the thesis. You know, sometimes I like to just lean on other great investors, and to me they have proven themselves to be great investors, and also in this ticker, which is meaningful to me. PBF keeps falling. It's in a clear downtrend. It's still not good enough for me though I don't want to be involved in PBF right now, and I need to see something. If they start to flat, I need to see some changes in the chart, I think. So it's not quite there yet for me, and I'm a bit worried about the general downtrend they find themselves in. It looks a bit ugly, but if you see some catalyst, and there has been a lot of insider buys, as we have seen before from Carlos Slim, so that's good, and that's a big indicator that maybe you should get involved as well. He's a great investor, rich man. But yeah, I want to see something else in this time, because it just looks like it's in a very clear downtrend for a long time. And I want it to turn around a bit before I do anything here. And now it comes to something that breaks my heart. A-Mark. Look at this shit. Hey, I'm too late. Remember 1 week ago or whatever it was in the aftermarket down 9%. It got to 32, and I said this is very interesting. I want to get involved if it opens up in 32 the next day. But I don't think at the end of the stream it wasn't down 9% anymore. It was down like 0 or something, and then because it wasn't the earnings report, and the market just I don't know what happened initially, but the market turned out to like it, and it has been up since. So I think I'm too late here. This is copies involved in this one. I wanted to be involved for a long time now, and I never found it cheap enough. So yeah, might be too late for me in the AMRK, but I'm paying attention and keeping an eye on it. Last one is NCSM, also very, very, if you talk about low volume, this is a low volume scope, but it has gone up a lot in the last, you know, look at this, pretty good development. Decent volume today if you compare it to the average, and I think they've had some great volume days in last time, which is why it's up also. A bit up and down. Starbucks is involved. I'm keeping an eye on it. I found it a bit expensive right here. I wanted it to be in like, you know, 17 maybe, closer to there. Fully aware that I might not get it. Could be too late here too, but still just checking. How's your week been, Value, and with your portfolio and everything? It's been a little bit of a red week. So yeah, that was just like an update on the portfolio. Today I was planning to go through the news on some of these tickers in my tracker, and then go through the charts for the daily movers and see if we can find and pull up something on the fundamental side. And if we can't do it there, I'm gonna turn to the tracker and maybe even check the weekly movers. And I'm gonna repeat it at the end of the stream, and I should have said it in the beginning, but this weekend there will be no stream from us. Dane is busy this weekend, and I'm streaming today, and I could have gone on by myself on the weekend as well. I just feel it's just one day in between, so I just think it's a bit unnecessary. So there will be no weekend stream this weekend. We will post it on X as well. But Dane will be back the next week, and we will have normal weeks again after that. So but join the Discord and we can chat, we can stay in touch there over the weekend. Value saying pretty flat to down for me. Okay, looking at NRDY, is it right? Again, after the inside buy, looking interest meter. So there's been an inside buy NRDY. Charles Con, okay. Yeah, he's been buying a... These are huge. We checked them, right? Doesn't look too bad value on the chart here. This is a 5-year weekly. Stochastic has plummeted though, but not the RSI. The RSI is turning. MACD is positive. It has gone sideways for a bit. This is, I kind of like this setup, right? If it breaks up above the Bollinger Band here, no, I agreed. I agree, value. This starts to look interesting. Now, given I haven't checked the fundamentals, I have in the past, you know, but I don't remember exactly now. It's not in my tracker, I think. So if I checked the fundamentals, I must have been something that I didn't like there enough for it to be added. But that could have been the chart. Like, yeah, I could have seen it before earnings, and I saw the earnings coming up, and I decided to wait. You know, that it could be something like that. I don't remember right now. But I mean, this chart looks interesting to me. Could be worth to wait a little bit more on MACD here. And right now the RSI on the 5-year is also declining, you know, but and sometimes it doesn't hurt to wait for these things to actually cross over and you find the momentum. Yeah, you will lose out on being included from the bottom here, but if the thesis turns out, it's still going to be a gain for you, you know. So I'm not scared to wait a little bit, you know, and maybe miss like a pull up here. Often when you see these pull ups, you get a pull back pretty short after. But you always have to reassess and track these things, right? But yeah, NRDY, we can pull it up straight away actually, so I can remind myself of the fundamentals. But yeah, I'm thinking about going through the information here first, just quickly, and keep forgetting. I have the information from the news from Finvis right now. So Talos is first one. Talos Energy. So they made some new discovery. What did they do to the price today? Down a little bit, so the market was not too excited about that news. I think this is great news. What's going on? Oh, it's a little bit long too. Has there been any mentions of that today? No comments. It's a bit interesting. And what did I write about ALTO? Added them 1.5 years ago. Good fundamentals, look good here, but chart looks very bearish at the moment. Broke through support on a poor report. Company issued shares recently. Lack of inside buy. Some funds have sold big around 20. Pay attention to price action. Would be more interesting close to 850. And it hasn't fallen enough for me yet. So yeah, I'm gonna wait then for a clearer drop. Just can pull up the chart though. Bouncing a bit up and down this one. Seems like a good earnings has just been a good earnings, but it fell ahead of earnings and then it bounced straight back up again. You know, here 978, 79. That's closer to where I was saying I was interesting. But this looks a bit like on the chart, I don't like it, so I'm just gonna wait a little bit more on this one. Oh, big. I'm not sure if I bother to check big. They are in such a tough spot, I think. It's just like a review of earnings. The earnings is tomorrow, and it fell on that, right? Where are we? 11% down today. So market talk about things being priced in, you know. Clearly wasn't here. Yeah, I'm not touching BIG right now. Hoft is interesting. What have they done? Well, it's a quarter report. What did it do to the price? Up a little bit. No comments. How was it before? Well, yeah. Look at the indicators though. MACD positive, RSI and stochastic. RSI gonna break through here, I bet. Stochastic has already done it. So this will be a play right now from the moving average line and not the lower Bollinger Band. So this looks good. This looks like a good setup on the 1 year. Let's check the 5 year then. Yeah, same there. Look, this looks good. And they had the earnings that they actually missed though. But I'm sure there's been some positive guidance then. No, nothing about guidance. It's a bit weird. And no comments. And they've actually fallen below the price that I was hoping for. Good fundamentals seems a bit boring, and people talk about it as boring, but they do pay almost a buck in dividend. And if this drops a bit more, it could be interesting long term too. They have not diluted shareholders and have control of the debt. Cash generating this year is very good compared to last year. Seems they sell higher end furniture, so might not be the best period to do business for them in. Keep an eye on development on the story, inside buy or bigger price drop. Has there been any insiders? Just one. Small too. But it's interesting. The chart looks good, I think. What else do we have? BKE. Buckle. So new report there too. What did it do to price? Up a little bit. Sales are up. Moderately more bullish, but this is a while ago. Oh, so it was not earnings report. It was something else. Oh, August net sales. Okay. So this is the one. All right. And the chart. Yeah. I think not interesting enough right now. And this is also not close to the 52-week lows, you know. So I'm just gonna check the story then, just to have it in my head. Did it again. I need Finvis. Don't exit out of it. Yeah, it didn't look too interesting, that one. DXC 120 up. Sued for security law violation. Uh-oh. And it's up. It's up on the news that they are getting sued. So that's nice. Yeah, a bit of all comments here, so one more and then we can go to the charts. SCVL. So they were up 8%. Whoa, look at this chart. Looks great. I added them to the tracker a long time ago in 2022. They are up 67.41% since that. So they have performed well then, since I noticed them the first time. Look at this buying volume. That was on before earnings, and then probably good earnings then, and it bounces up. Let's see if these turns. These are skyrocketing up right now, but I'm waiting for the MACD. You see some similar here, right? And here too. And then the MACD crosses, and you actually very similar if you just look at the indicators. And then the MACD crosses. It fell more low here, though. And it keeps staying up here in overbought territory, and it just keeps going up. And you would have gotten from 34 almost to, you know, 40, which is a good gain in just a little bit of time. But okay, nothing too interesting here. Let's check the movers, daily movers, and then we check them on the chart, and then we see if we can pull up anything on the fundamental side here. There's not too many on the daily. I'm gonna start from here, from 20%. What I do is I just copy them into a text document, and then I upload the text document into my charts. There's like 53 tickers today. These are the. This is a 5-year. Okay. Telemedicine. No. Let's move on here. American Depository Shares. What is this? Technology company. Nah. Everything needs to match, right, to be interested. But big follow. CVR Energy. Is MACD there negative? Yeah, it's going down now. That's even, has been some news, I think. There's been some downgrades or what? %7 down today. Oh, it's a Carl Icahn company. Damn it. This is the one? I'm not sure. Oh, CVI. No, what? CVI is the one. Sorry. CVI. Oh. Here we go. So he has sold a lot. All right. Anyways, I think, yeah, all that just to say I'm not interested. Value saying bearish divergence on all indicators for shoe carnival, SCVL, right? Oh yeah. I mean, I wouldn't touch this right now. I think it was interesting down here, you know, around here. Around here is the on the 5-year. Is perhaps this buy signal. But look at this though. It goes a lot up and down. But yeah, value. I wouldn't do this right now. I agree. Sprinkler. Nah. VTNR, we have done them, right? Yeah, VTNR. Small company. Movado Group. Terrible earnings, it seems like. What are they doing here? Movado Group. Luxury goods. Doesn't look too bad here on the metrics. I'm gonna pull these ones up. MOV. I'm not a big fan of how the chart looks like here. But what I will say is like big drop on earnings. And look at the buying. You know, looks terrible here. And a little bit more interesting here, but that's why I'm going to check the fundamentals to just go through it and see. Concrete pumping holdings. I've done them before. They look good too, but I've done them before, so I'm going to just move on. Bio, skipping them. Stem. Oh. Wolf is always there. Yeah, it could be worth checking them out, but what are they doing? Aerial wildfire management firefighting service for the US state governments. The company was founded in 2014 and is based in Montana. I mean, the metrics doesn't look too good, but also it's close to being like, you know, more green here. So I think I will just pull them off just to have done it. Seems like they have warrants, which I'm not the biggest fan of. Oh, Valley, sorry, Valley. I'm getting so caught up in the. Oh no, I forgot to play the jingle today. All right, I guess you guys can manage. I'm getting so caught up in the chart, so I forget to look at the chat value. So you're talking about the shoe carnival. Yep, on this one the chart makes higher lows. Yeah, the indicators make. In the chat, this heart is blocking the word, so make lower lows, I guess is what you're saying. Yeah, no, I wouldn't go in there right now based on that chart. But I did not pull up the fundamentals again. But I think you know, the place to be involved there was around 20 bucks. Tell me in the comments if you want me to play the jingle anyways. Whoa, that's a big move. All birds. What is going on here? Special dividend? No, split. Oh, it's a split. Okay. Makes sense. Oh no. So they are the split bird. All birds. Yeah, nah. Keeping them. TCG. They don't make cash. Asian company, Cayman Island. Nah. Livewire Group. Auto. Nah, look at the metrics. Doesn't look good there. Moving on. Barnwell. Doesn't look too good, the chart, to be honest. This is a bit all over the place. We have done them before, right? Yeah. On the chart, I must say, like this is interesting to track. I'm not saying like this is interesting for entry, but it's still in a bit of a small downtrend here. And if you zoom out, look, this looks very ugly, right? But now you can argue this is more or less sideways, and then you see this, the indicators are slowly maybe moving up again. So you would have to wait to see what happens there. But damn it. Oh no, what am I doing now? Hold on. Yeah, this is where we were. Sideways a bit, so let's go into the, you know, the daily. And a little bit the same there, and now you see the indicators are bouncing up, which is quite interesting, actually. Just want to check the news on this one, because I have done them in the past and I was not, you know, the metrics doesn't look too bad though. It's the cash generation that seems to be lacking, but this just means when it's black here means I've done research on them in the past 3 months. So I can't really remember when I did them last. I don't think it's too long ago. I will pull them up just to see if I can remember anything. Oh, so this came down a bit again. Well, it looks like it can fall even more. And I didn't like the metrics too much. It's okay though. 10% down today. SHLS, let's do them too. It's not the worst. Whoa, that's a big drop. Dollar Tree, yeah, we've done them, right? Big lots. Couchbase. Tech company. You know, there's a lot of these that I just don't like the metrics here, so sometimes then that's enough for me. Like I said in the beginning, everything needs to match up a little bit here. Unity, that's a bit more interesting. All right. But I have they're a bit on the more expensive side. Metrics aren't bad though. Let's check them out too. Probably not going to be interesting in them, but good on earnings report. Bridgeford Foods. Not bad metrics even. High insider ownership. Should do them too. Brid. Let's do it. That's the last one. Then we're going to fundamentals. If we go through it quick, we will go to, I think, either the tracker or the weekly movers, and you know, go through the charts again and see if we can find anything. But I mean, sometimes you don't find so much, so that's okay too. At least we are out here checking things, you know. Hey, value. How's New Zealand now? Start to be a bit hotter again, or what? Today has been very hot where I live. A couple of days now that has been to be, you know, beginning of September. We have a pretty good weather here right now in terms of what we are used to. And value, let me know what you think about NRDY here on the fundamentals. You said the inside buy, right? We did check the chart briefly, if I remember correctly now. These guys bought a lot, 10% owner and the CEO. Yep, starting to warm up. Haven't lit the fire for a week or two now. Night. All night lows, Ericsson 10. Okay. I used to live in Brisbane in Australia, and it was such a good time this time. And I don't know if you have been to Brisbane, Value, but they have something called River Fire, and I think that's around this time we are going into now, maybe October. And they fly airplanes and stuff in the city, and military airplanes. It was very cool. Great time. Such a unique part of the world. I know a lot of people in Australia feels like they are, you know, a little bit of a joke, and they have this big self-ironic humor. But I think a lot of people in the world wants to, you know, visit your part of the world. It's so beautiful there. $12.55 short interest in NRDY Value. They are above book. They don't generate cash here, and look at the earnings. Yeah, I can see now why this hasn't made my tracker, but the inside buy is huge. Who else owns this? He's also the founder and bought up about 10% of outstanding shares in the latest transaction. Okay, yeah, he's been buying like crazy. You gonna do a video on them value on your channel? Oh, by the way, value. Look here. Look here in the Discord. Anyways, we have your channel. We have your channel in the Discord. So by the way, great video. I saw the guy commenting on your Notex video that he was saying there was a lot of red flags, but then he changed his mind and said like good call, and it was a good call. Cool to prove people wrong straight away, right? Not that he was wrong. It is red flags there. What happened, but you had a thesis there that worked out perfectly, I think. So who are these people? Yeah, we are supporting you, Value. It's a shout out on the Discord. But seriously, I love the video. I love the style and everything that you went through there. So I hope to see more videos from you, Value. NRDY. They added to the position here. I don't know this font. London. And are they like value masters or what? Long short equity investment fund. All right. Yeah. Who else is here? All right. Definitely red flags, but worth the deep dive. Yeah, that's the thing, though. And that's what I mean with your video was how long? 7-8 minutes, and you pointed out the deeper dive in those few minutes. So that's what I liked about it. And I, you know, I'm not into. I stay away from biotechs, you know me by now. But I should have listened to you in with this tip. NRDY has cash flow, but that's not so rare with these tech companies. I don't like dilution here. No debt, so that's good. But this is a bit concerning. They can't turn to a profit. They have a short interest here, but a big catalyst that you are saying is the insider buy. But not too many people here talking about it. Down 63% since this article. And what kind of a rating he had? He had a buy rating. You're allowed to be wrong. Not gonna make fun of anyone who is wrong. I don't do that. I don't do that, but it's just the reason you see me like react to it is it's never fun to. I've done that before myself. Lose 60% overnight. It's not fun. So I know the feeling. Margins are a bit up though. Costs are also up. What is this delusion about? Do you know anything about this company value more than me? Yeah, one issue I have with NRDY is that it's price to book below. Yeah, it's above book value. I agree with that. You know, these tech companies too. No, they are spending cash too, and like they are not even generating cash. But I guess that's yeah. If you're investing in this, you believe that they will do that in the future. Whoa, they have no updated presentations in 2021. They have earnings calls, stuff like that, but bit sloppy. Yeah, I think NRDY getting cash flow positive and then buybacks would be really help the stock. Yeah, I agree with that. I don't know much more yet. I want to deep dive, so I look to get more into and make a video with what I found. Okay, great. I will watch the video when you have it. And see and pull it up again and go through the points you're making. I think from what I see here, I agree with you. If they turn cash positive, of course, they kind of have to, right? And then buy back shares, because they've had some serious dilution here since they started the company, and they don't have really much to show for so far. But they don't have the debt. They do have cash, but they are also burning through cash. But I did like this though. The margins are improving a bit, so maybe it's going in the right direction. And of course, you can't ignore that huge inside buy, and it's now also a 10% owner. Short interest makes it a little bit more interesting as well, if this turns around, you know. And the chart, this is the 5-year in a downtrend, but you know, are things turning around a bit maybe? It does look interesting on chart, but maybe not so interesting on the 5-year. I think I would have to wait a little bit more on this one, based on the charts. How's the... Like the volume didn't seem too high here. Oh, it is. Yeah. But I want to see more. But like you said, if this turns around, you will probably not get it for this cheap then. But if this turns around, starts to deliver on a few things, and then you have the big inside ownership and also the purchases, it starts to get pretty interesting straight away for me. Yeah, let us know when the video is ready, Value. I'm keeping it out of the tracker for now, but the insider is very interesting because it was such a big buy also. MOV, consumer cyclical luxury goods. Design, sources, markets, and distribute watches worldwide. The company operates in 2 second watch and accessory brands and company stores. It offers its watches on the Movado, Concord, Ebel, Oliva Burton, and MVMT brands, as well as licensed brands such as Coach, Tommy Hilfiger, Hugo Boss, Lacoste, Calvin Klein, and Scuderia Ferrari. Company also provides after sales and shipping services. Its customers include jewelry store chains, department stores, independent regional jewelers, network of independent distributors, blah blah blah. Based in New Jersey. 1% to the 52-week low, so this is struggling right now. But look at the metrics. Lights are green. The market cap is in the sweet spot. 1926 is the price. Haven't seen them before, so you know, steady share count since 2015. It's a little bit up and down, but right now, you know, down here, they do trade below book, and they have cash. They have no debt. They have debt, but it shows up as safe here, and that is because of the cash position, of course, which is quite big, to be honest. And look at this, they are also generating a lot of cash. Why is this 14% down? This looks very good right now. A dividend 137. Look at the retained earnings also. It's trading right now below retained earnings. Positive EPS, declining though. So is revenue. So you know, you don't like to see that. Maybe they've closed on stores. I don't know what's going on here. They've had no acquisitions lately, but like just based on the fundamentals, you know, I can see this going to around 30 bucks. But let's see what is going on here. 14% down today. Bad earnings. Q2 2025. That must be wrong, right? No comments though. Brand weakness is more than temporary, okay? So are they losing, like them losing customers and stuff like that, or? I think the downside risk here is significant, okay? This guy had a buy rating in March. Bit ugly since then. And the comments. But this is today. That's good. I like it. Update the comments because I didn't see so many people talk about this. Brutal earnings, zero reason to own. Sorry, but said that below May months ago. Total value trap. It's mid-market watches, a category that I'm sure will not exist in 10 years. Stock has gone nowhere for 15 years for a reason. Oh, that's when we got smartphones. Who actually wants a Calvin Klein watch? I'm not sure. I don't know much about that market, but I what is that movie? What is that movie where he's in Hawaii? Don't Buy Sarah Marshall, something like that, right? It's with that Russell. What is his name? The British actor Russell Brand or something? I don't remember his name. And he's in out surfing, and I just talking and saying like, oh, and this surfer from Hawaii, you know, the lifestyle there, so relaxed, and he's saying like, oh no, I don't use a watch anymore. And the guy's like, oh, that's so cool, you're so relaxed and chill. And no, I just have a watch on my phone. So to his point, who wants a Calvin Klein watch anymore? No, but I'm not sure if that's accurate though. I think people are still buying those luxury watches. Oh, Calvin Klein, I don't know anything about them. I have some friends that are very interested in watches though. Yeah, maybe the market is just down in general there. This does look good though. How's the chart? I need to check the chart on this one. Yeah, a bit scary on the 5-year. Oh yeah, I remember this now. A bit scary. It's a bit scary on the yearly too. I would definitely have to wait and see a little bit with this. But I think this deserves to be in tracker based on fundamentals. And I get it. Like if the market is not, if the market falls and they don't see people buy the products anymore, of course that's not a good thing. But I'm not sure if that's what's going on. Look at the margins. And why is the, what did they say in the transcript here? It seems like a lot of these other companies in the same sector, the guidance hurt them a bit now, and just the macro environment hurts them. But look, operating cash flow is up, so is free cash flow. They're pretty steady capex over the last years. Revenue still down. Big cash position. Inventory is growing. Yeah, well. Year over year is down. I think this deserves to be in the tracker. I'm not interested in right now. I'm gonna track it and see the development in the macro environment and the general market here, and if it's actually on a decline like they said in the comments there. But I mean, this looks pretty good on the fundamental side, so it's worth tracking in my opinion. And for me who doesn't own it right now, it could be good that it falls more. It can start to be interesting. I mean, 14% on a report, it's quite a big move down, you know. I'm adding it. Just gonna check real quick here first that I don't have it. Remember on the stream when I added a ticker I already had. There's so many now. Sometimes I forget. You know, I remember most of these, but sometimes I forget a ticker or two. No, it doesn't seem like I have this one. I'm stupid again. You know, I have the search function here. This button is awesome. It's a script. I love it. Finish script, nothing. I don't have it. And I forgot to see, yeah. I said on the fundamentals that I could see it come back to 30, but and you know, it's like from here to 25 to 31. But now it's dropping, so it looks dangerous down here, you know, but that's exactly why I want to track it. There's a lot of things here that I want to keep an eye on. But I think for a good price, this would be a good price, but I think I want it even more cheap, I think. What are you going to say here? It's in new territory now. I haven't been here for a long time, since 21. I was going to say 10, but I don't think it. I don't think it will go that low. I'm putting 16 for now. And again, this is not like, oh, at 16 I'm gonna buy it. It's just to catch my eye if it actually drops down there. You know, at 16 this. And if it has a 5% short interest, but I mean, if the market in this industry is so bad, wouldn't you assume a little bit of a higher short interest? I need to look more into this and I need to track it, so I'm giving it a medium. Attractive fundamentals. What else did we say? I'm just sorry. I'm just writing what I've been talking about basically. They are below book. Should mention that margin seems good. I should mention the chart. Chart looks a bit bad here, but it will be interesting to see where it goes from here. So yeah, I just put in like revenue is down, good fundamentals, but it fell on the last quarter report because of some macro stuff. It seemed like also like sales were a bit down, stagnated maybe the market a bit that they are in. They have a big cash position, but they are burning cash as well. Revenue is down. Cash generation was up versus the previous year. They trade below book value. They have margins that looks good, but the earnings is a bit down this year, but it's still positive. Chart looks a bit bad here, so I want to see the development of that. So I should pay attention to a bigger drop and maybe an insider coming in here. That's just my comments. So I'm going to save this. There it is. Yeah, on the fundamental side, I kind of like it, but didn't like the comments about the market, and I don't like the chart right now. I also am a bit surprised, like, where are the insiders? Where are you guys? We had a sale recently. So, you know, with all these sales, it would be pretty huge if some insider comes in and purchases a lot of shares right here. So let's see. This is why you track things, right? Next one is BAER. This was the aerospace wildfire management and firefighting services for the US state governments. Not a lot of information, and like they said, the metrics didn't seem too good, but it wasn't so far from being a little bit good, you know. But they are trading above book value. There's not a lot of data to go through here. I'm not going to use even these 21 numbers. I think I should probably just focus on these last two. Where you have the dilution, you have a decline in margins. They have cash, but I guess that's because of the dilution. They've even taken on debt. I'm not sure what's going on here. Bit improvement in the earnings, but it's still negative. It's not a lot anyways. It just seems like a young company that I don't know much about, and you see here it shows up as levered, and the sheet is heavily diluting them. They don't generate cash. They have a positive operating cash flow, but that's barely. But if you compare to this, though, it's, you know, it's up. So in that regard, it's a bit improved. Costs are a bit down. Anyone writing here? Bouncing back a little bit in pre-market, post-market. Sorry, I English is not my language, obviously, but I always struggle with the post-pre thing. But I have control of it. I just find it a bit difficult, you know, on the spot. Anyways, a lot of hold ratings here. Oh, Vince Martin. He had a sales rating in 2023. Nailed it. Vince Martin is good. I follow him on Seeking. This is too long ago, though. Like, it doesn't add value to today's situation. unpredictable demand, you know. I prefer to see the company generate positive cash flow before investing in it. Moreover, despite its solid competitive advantage and high barriers to entry, the lack of profitability alongside a high debt and a complex capital structure threatens common stock holders' return in the following years. Consequently, I'll pass on this investment opportunity. I have to agree here. I don't like the fundamentals too much at all. I have limited data to go off, so it's hard. You saw this drop, and what made it a bit interesting was maybe, you know, maybe you can start to see things turning around a bit, but I would have to wait. At this stage, is something you should track and not necessarily be interested in. So yeah, nah, this is a pass for me. Let's move on. ASLE. So here we have had some insiders. Like I said, I've done them before, but I don't remember too much. Nicolas Finazzo. A lot of purchases in 24. A lot of them are not insane big, but you know, it's something. Oh, by the way, I've been planning to talk about this new website I found on the stream for a while, but keep forgetting it. But I saw it now. It's called Dataroma. Just check it out. Like, I find it pretty good. I haven't implemented it in the style and research process yet. It's just something that I look at sometimes, because I really like the way it's like set up here. You can clearly see like adding, reduce, and you know, I like the layout. But you know, the research I have with Open Insider and Whale Wisdom and stuff, it covers this, but I just like this a bit as well, you know. They also have inside purchases and stuff like that. So yeah, just check them out. I don't know these people who are making it, so they haven't told me to talk about the website. I just found it through Twitter. And look at this, even here, you can see in a day's time frame, these are they are calculating the total amount of buys and sells for insiders. So it's just a little bit of a different layout, and I like it so far. It's something that I'm going to start checking a bit more often, I think. So these are below book value. What are they doing? Aftermarket commercial aircraft engines and its parts to passenger and cargo airlines, leasing companies, original equipment manufacturing, government and defense contracts, as well as maintenance, repair and overhaul. It operates in 2 segments. Blah blah blah. Okay. 8% to the 52-week low. We saw the insiders. They have a little bit of cash, but it shows up as levered, but the sheet is not issuing shares. So they do have debt, but probably because of them being below book value plus some cash here on the balance sheet, the sheet consider it like it doesn't need to dilute too much. Saying that though, it has diluted lately. Revenue is up, but if you compare to 22, which obviously has been a good year for them, it's worse now. And it seems like everything is down since then. But they also had some cash here, and they've been selling off some assets. They had an acquisition this year, which seems maybe debt finance, right? Because they took a lot of debt here. 0 in earnings. Almost 15% short interest. Yeah, I'm not, I'm not super excited about this so far. I just want to see the chart again. Oh, this was the one that was a bit sideways, right? Yeah. And then it bounced up on the daily. So 8% today. They're not generating any cash. And they haven't done that even. They did it here in this 22 year. What are people saying about this? And I also want to see Well Wisdom. They sold a big portion, but it's still... These are probably one of the owners, right? Nicolas Finazzo here. These are the insiders, right? Here. Same names. Ranger Investment Manager. Is that you, Dane? Is it something you haven't told me or what? Don't find this too interesting right now. Whoa, a lot of comments on this one. How has it gone? Strong buy. Oof. 50% down. I'm not sure about this one. I see a lot of positive comments and like they are excited about the comments from the latest quarter report, but this has a lot of things that I think needs to improve for me to be interested in them. And since, this guy has been wrong since he wrote this. Air Sale Insider. Yeah, I'm not sure about this one. And this guy has trimmed his bullishness. 26% down since then. Still a buy rating. So they're hoping this will turn around, right? And you can argue that, like, from last year, it's kind of showing that it's maybe on the path to do that. But I'm not confident in this development. So, but the chart does look a little bit interesting to me. Could be worth tracking just because of that. Do I have this? I know I've done them. No, I don't have them, right? Because it would be, it would turn white in the daily movers. I'm thinking maybe it's worth tracking them just based on the chart. I'm not a big fan of the fundamentals, except they trade below book value. But other than that, I don't see a lot of things going on here. But you know, maybe they are in the process of turning things around, and just for a trade, you know, if this on a 5-year starts to break up here again on the indicators, it starts to look interesting. But I'm sure it will come up in my daily movers again if that happens. Now I'm not gonna add it to the tracker, I think. Oh shit, I didn't see the time. It's midnight already. Midnight already at my place. I believe it or not, this is not my job, so I work tomorrow. I think I have to. Sorry, I didn't see the time. It has gone fast today, I think. But I think I have to call it a night then. Well, SHLS hybrid. If something, I think I will do like this. If something interesting happens tomorrow, that I find worth speaking about, maybe I will include them together with the tickers that didn't get to go through today and do a weekend stream anyways. But then I will update everyone on X or even Discord now. So just join the channel and you know, the Discord server and follow us on X, and I will give you an update. But right now I don't think I will stream on the weekend. But since I didn't get to go through 3 of these tickers, it could be worth to just go through them on the weekend, but I'm not sure if I'm going to do that. But then again, if something interesting happened on Friday tomorrow, then maybe it's enough new information that I can, you know, do a stream on Saturday or Sunday. But yeah, I will update everyone there then in the channels. And by the way, get into our Discord server, everyone. Come there and join the conversation, and please try to solve the quiz. Try to solve the quiz, both the chess quiz and the other one. It's hard. It's supposed to be hard. I have them on from a magazine that I get monthly, so I haven't made them up me. I'm just copying from someone else, but I have the answers, so I know the answers. So please participate, enjoy the community, and participate to create you know, a good place to discuss everything. So and if you follow us there, you will get all the updates and stuff like that. So yeah, thanks for everyone who's watching. Thanks for all the subscribers. We really enjoy having you here. Thanks Value for using chat. I'm looking forward to that new video on NRDY. Some great things going on there with the inside purchase and everything, but I do agree with you, it looks a little bit messy right now. No, but that I'm looking forward to the video. Thanks for everyone who was watching, and again, join the Discord server. We want to keep in touch there. I will, if I see a lot of you people joining in today, we will start to use the chat there, you know. We can keep in touch when we are not streaming. I know Dane is excited, like me, also to start to use it and everything like that. Chess quiz is tricky. I know. I have the solution. I have the solution. I really like the solution there. But you know, you are fantastic in chess, Value. You can figure this out. I'm not gonna give any hint, but yeah, you can write the chess quiz suggestion in the chess channel, and if you have a solution or an answer for the it's called Aning quiz. There's our own channel for submitting the answers there, and I will post like the correct answer every month, and I will also release a new quiz every month. That's the purpose with it. And just, you know, a little bit, we can't only do investing in stocks and all that stuff. And I know you guys, you are very smart. A lot of you, hopefully all of you are very smart. It's just Dane and me who are maybe you know, a bit stupid sometimes, but I know everyone who's watching us are obviously smart people, so we needed to have some puzzles and some quizzes as well. That's what I was thinking. So yeah, good to see you here, Value, again. Thanks for using the chat, and yeah, thanks for everyone who watched, and I will see everyone next Thursday then, and if not, I will update you everyone on social media, Discord and X, and maybe we will do a weekend stream, but I don't think so right now. Anyways, enjoy the rest of your week. Good luck with your investments and everything, and we will see you. Dane will be on Tuesday, and I will see you again definitely on Thursday. Bye bye.